back in the Super Bowl. All right, I like that. Chris Stapleton's version of the national anthem being performed here tonight. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jonesville. Boy, what are they? It's week number 1, and that means everything that can possibly go wrong is going to go wrong because that's what happens on week number 1. The most improvement of the season is between week 1 and week number 2. Scott Mills, along with my better half, Kimberly, who's going to be working the camera. I'm going to get a headset on her at some point because last year after every game she had so many opinions on how the game went. This year I said, we've got to put the headset on you next year and let you express some of those opinions on the broadcast. But she's working the camera for us tonight. We're in the bleachers here. There was no room in the inn up in the small press box here. And I guess this is their fairgrounds and football field here. As Block and your Buckeye Panthers are about set to get started. Buckeye's going to be kicking it off, and they're going to kick off as we face the field here left to right. That's going to be east to west here as this stadium sits. We're right next to the band, so we're going to get to enjoy the band playing tonight. And the kick is in the air, end over end. It's a short kick. And it's going to be taken, I have no idea where, about midfield. All right, so we will say this. One of the things Coach Ben wants to do this year with this team is he wants to go fast. He wants to play fast on offense, keep the other team on their heels. He had asked Block if they wanted to come play that game over at Buckeye, and the Block coach said, no, we want to play at home. And I see why now, because the grass on this field is about 6 inches high. Was left of it after, that hasn't fried from no rain. But it is it's like cow pasture. And as you saw in that kick just then, there was a lot of grass flying up when he kicked it. That ball, I think the tee was below the grass line. Here's a low snap for Block. Ball's on the turf, and Block will fall on it. That's going to be a loss. When the ball's on the other end of the field, we have no idea what yard marker it is, so we'll just do the best we can to kind of spot it. Just about even with it. Yeah, we need to get a little higher. See, guys, she's already putting her opinions into the broadcast. Just getting started. Glad to have you along tonight. We're excited to be here for another year of Buckeye football. It's going to be an adventure. I say this, though. Last Saturday morning, we're sitting up having coffee, and Ben calls. And I did not make the game on Friday night against Menard. I had to work out of town. But he calls me Saturday morning, and that was one excited coach. And I was like, Coach, wasn't it kind of lopsided? He goes, yeah, but boy, this team is going to be good when they get it all put together. He's excited about this team. Going to be second down and about 3 after that carry. Third down and about 3, I should say, for the Block Bears. We'll try to start calling these numbers out as we go along tonight. Looking forward to getting to know some of these guys that weren't on the roster last year and relearning some of the players who were on the roster last season. Third down and 2 now for the Bears. We're just underway. 10:39 to go in this first quarter. Opening possession. These names, so we'll learn them as the first couple of weeks go by. All right, so we'll see Buckeye for the first time on offense, and we'll see this quarterback at ball. This is a guy that apparently has played a lot of baseball, but this is only his second. We got Burlew in the backfield. Remember him from last year? He had a good season. There's a pass outside to Hayden Boone down the sideline. Boone's out of bounds, and we have a pole in the way. Yeah. But Hayden Boone, another returning player, he's a junior this year. And he catches the pass all the way down deep in Bear territory. They're going to be, at about the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. And now a timeout on the field. Coach Fast.
Walk-ons, because everyone
have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 3.
Burlew again, and they'll just pound it into the end zone. And that is a touchdown for a touchdown run by Burlew. And the extra points pending here. The Panthers are on.
Banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions
BK Distributors is proud to support high school. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville. 7-0 our score. Ball's on the tee. End over end kick. Going to be fumbled by the up back. He picks it up. Now he's going far side, trying to get some running room over there, and they're going to corral. So we'll see the defense come back out on the field here. Bears after a loss at the 45-yard line. Good run by number 6 there. Coming down to knock him out, Jacob Young, along with Braden Polk and Brenton Fitzback. Yard line, 1st and 10 from there. 7-0. Panthers lead it with 6:20 to go in the opening quarter. There's a handoff back. Not going to get very much. Number 4 is stopped right there after and he got right back to the line of scrimmage. No more. 2nd and 10. A big thank you to all of our sponsors bringing you 446 Sports coverage of the Panthers this year. Here's a 2nd down and 10 run off the right side. About 6 yards on the carry. We'll call it 2nd down and 4. The second straight year 4-4 Sports is brought to you by Valix SCU. Visit them. Trying to get the water here. My lips aren't wanting to work. .620 to go here in the first quarter. Panthers up 7-0. They turned an interception into a touchdown. Burlew punched it in from just outside goal line a few moments ago. And now Block trying to respond. Whistles blow. Got a timeout on the field or a water break. It's water break time here at Block with the Panthers leading 7-0.
Possible vision. Look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paid? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason.
All right, 6:05 left to go in the opening quarter. 7-0. Panthers on top, Block with the football. And they picked up a couple of first downs here. Coming out of the water break. They've got a 1st and 10. Low snap, quarterback keeps. Straight ahead, runs right into Jim Burlew. Yep, number 34. Burlew back there playing linebacker. He came up and made that stop. That's going to be a gain of about 2, 2nd down and 8. They're getting to the point of the field where we can actually see where they are, see the yard markers here. Because we're in the stands tonight. No room up in the press box here in Jones. That's all right. We do what we got to do to get these broadcasts on the air for you, even if we run in last minute. Scramble to do it. We're going to make it happen. Runner's coming off the right side, and he's not going to get far. Third down and 4 now. 3rd and 4 for Block. Panthers defense need to stand up here. Get a stop. Up 7-0 in the first quarter. Pitch, Ryder's going right. He's got some running room, got a first down and more. 20, 15, 10-5, touchdown Bears. Well, just like last year, Block did not get the memo that they were supposed to lose that game, and they just kept fighting and coming back. It was a high-scoring, fun affair last year at Buckeye between these two. May have another one of those tonight. It's a touchdown for Block, and it's now 7-6 with 4:27 remaining in the first quarter. All right, looks like we're going to have a 2-point conversion attempt. There's that big tight end at number 2, big, tall, and lanky. And it's going to be a fade into the end zone and threw it too high. 7-6 our score after the failed 2-point conversion. 4:27 left to go in the first quarter.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
7-6 our score, 4:27 left to go until halftime. As Block just scores. It's a good drive by Block. Went about, 60 yards? Burlew scored earlier for the Panthers. Put them on the board first. Now they're trying to get ready for the kickoff here. Now they're getting them out there. Long break. 4:27 left to go here in the first quarter, 7-6. Panthers with a 1-point lead, and they're about to get the ball back. As Coach McLaughlin roams the sidelines over here. So the next question is, do these lights work here? They have not turned them on yet. End over end kick. It's going to be taken at the 27, number 30, 35, 40 midfield. He's into Bear territory and hit hard. That's Braden Polk, the sophomore. Hope I'm saying his name correctly. But Braden gets into Bear territory. Or if he's not in Bear territory, he's really close. He's right in that area where we start to lose the markers on the field from our vantage point. Stand up here with you. I won't knock everything over. All right, looks like they're right at midfield. 4:20 to go. Here in the opening quarter. The clock is running on our screen, but that's not going to be completely accurate. It'll be close, though. And that's going to be Bryce Wharton, who spun down after a gain of, well, 5 yards. A little more than I thought on that one. Brodnack's the quarterback, back in the backfield. And Burlew's just to his right. Lining up over there to tight end is Jacob Young. And that's going to be a deep pass. He's got a wide open receiver, and it's caught. It's out of bounds. Hayden Boone had it. Boone caught a big pass earlier. But that time he was just out of bounds. And so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. And that's the kind of stuff that Coach Ben was talking about Saturday morning. You know, that's a pass where just a little less off of that one. And Boone may still be running. But with a young quarterback playing his first snaps at football, he is going to be just fine. Hand off to Burlew. Burlew breaks one tackle, breaks another, gets into the secondary. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And Burlew, running like the train he is, runaway locomotive. That's what we saw from him last year, and he's come right back out this year doing the same thing. They'll fake the handoff to him. Now they're going to throw, and it's almost intercepted down there. The defender got just inside of Worthen, and the ball falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Burlew to the left of Brodniks. Handoff to Burlew. Burlew stutter steps. Now he's into the open, running downfield. He's going to have a 1st down and a little bit more, about 5 yards more, all the way down to about the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers after that run by Burlew. Burlew did a good job at the line of scrimmage, just sidestepping the defender. Whistle blows here. What was that on the field? It looks like we're going to have a timeout. 3 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter. It is 7-6. Our score. Back in a minute. You're on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
It's actually 2:59 left to go here in this 1st quarter of play. Bears with a 7-6 lead, and they have the football coming out of the timeout here in just a minute. Good run by Burlew just a few moments ago to pick up a 1st down. Hey, check out our all-new 446 Sports team scores below. You know, I should proofread this stuff before I start trying to read it live on the air, you know. I'm just open and honest with all the Check out all of our 446 Sports team scores below. They're all courtesy of our friends at Sadler's Towing. For all your towing needs, give the folks at Sadler's Towing a call. And that is going to be a touchdown by Worthen. Touchdown, Buckeye. That makes it 13-6. Now 13-6, 2:49, 14-6 as the kick was good. 2:49 left to go in the opening quarter.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2
All right, here's the kickoff. 2:49 left to go. Here in the first quarter, it's 14-6. Panthers have the lead. Block's going to get the ball back. Their third possession of the ball game. And yes, we appreciate walk-ons for being a part of our broadcast tonight. Make sure everybody else gets their advertisements in there as well. First game of the season, we're working out the bugs here. First and 10 for the Bears. 2:42 left to go here in this first quarter. And the runner's going to run on the right side, and he is going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So we are right next to the band here in the stands in Jonesville. All right, it's going to be a loss of 2, 2nd down and 12. As the band plays Crazy Train over here to our right. Whistle blows, and somebody moved for that play. So that'll back him up 5 yards. Block going backwards. All right, after the penalty, 2nd down and 7, closer to 8 to go. They have to get all the way back about to midfield. Clock running, 1:40 left to go in the opening quarter. 14-6 Panthers with the lead. And there's a little screen over here. That almost a lateral ball hits the turf, but the ref says nope. It was a forward pass, and so that's going to be 3rd down. Third down and long to go for Block. Have to get all the way out to midfield. Play clock still at 15. They've still got plenty of time. A 3rd down and I believe 18 on that scoreboard down there. I think that's either 18 or a 16. A few lights out on that board. All right, here's a deep pass, double coverage. He caught it right in front of the defender. He's off to the races and gone. Touchdown Block. My goodness. Had double coverage down here. The receiver just went up and found a way to make that catch. And gets into the end zone and makes it now 14-12. Well, it's the kind of game we had last year. Just crazy, just going back and forth. (14-12) our score now. Block will once again go for 2. .40 seconds left to go here in this opening quarter. Oh, the referee's over here signaling about now. Not sure. Maybe. So they'll have to keep that play clock on the. And the two-point conversion fails as he is by a host of Panthers. That is Matthew Townley down there, also Braden Polk in on the stop. 14-12 though, Bears get on the scoreboard again.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
All right, here comes our kickoff. Maybe we're going to get there. Hey, we're not the only ones that are trying to get some things worked out in this first game. All right, we're going to kick it again. 14-12 our score. We're under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Panthers lead it by 2, and they're going to get the football back. Hope everyone has some great plans this weekend for Labor Day. I know what we're going to be doing. We're going to be sitting in the back watching football all weekend. That's pretty much all we have planned for this weekend. Might throw something on the grill, but college football back tomorrow. Already back. End over end kick. Going to be taken by Worthern at the 24, over the 30, 35-40. Trying to get out to midfield, bounces outside, and he does. He's into block territory and still going down the far sideline. Are they going to catch him? No, they are not. Bryce Worthern with a big touchdown return there off that kickoff. Makes it now 20-12. Are they going to call it back for a penalty? I think they're going to call that back. Yep, they are. So we'll take those points off that board. Is there another penalty on the... Must have been an offsides penalty on us, on the Panthers. I think we're at about 10 minutes since Block scored that touchdown a few minutes ago. We're still trying to get the ball kicked off. They're going to kick it again. The fans over here, just do it again. Cheerleaders are the Cheerleaders are down from us. A flag line here in front of us. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10, Buckeye. Now we've got it straightened out. Man coming in motion. They'll fake to him, and it's going to be Burlew going straight ahead, and he gets about 8 yards. So after all that, the Panthers get the ball 1st and 10 from their own, 35-yard line, and now they take it out to the 42 after that run by Burlew. They go fast. Looking for somebody to throw to. He's got a man complete over on the far side. 1st down, and that stops the clock with 18 seconds left to go in the first half. Panthers run out. That was Burlew on the catch out of there. He flared out of his tailback spot. I'm sorry, that was Fiscanero, our first time calling his name this year. Lucian Fiscanero on that reception. Now we have a timeout by Block with 18 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And another timeout, we'll take it with them.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distrib. $18 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. Panthers with a football 1st and 10 right around midfield. They'll throw it out here complete, and he's hit and dropped immediately. And that was Stanley on the reception, the senior. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. 2nd down and 10. They'll try to squeeze off one more play as the clock winds down, and they get it off. There's the pitch. Well, according to the clock, they got it off, but the ref said nope, they did not. So that is the end of the first quarter. We're going to the second. 14-12, Panthers lead.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
14-12 as we start the second quarter. They'll switch into the field. Panthers with the football in a 2-point lead. Second down, 10 to go for the Panthers. Brodnax waiting the snap. Gets it, looks, pumps, now gets out of a jam and takes off with it. Gets back to line of scrimmage, and a flag comes flying in, probably going to be a hold. It's most likely going to be a hold where that ball, that flag was thrown. We'll check the penalty. Holding on the offense, so 10-yard penalty. We're in the second quarter here from Jonesville. 11:51 to go until halftime. 14-12 is our score. Panthers with a 2-point lead, and they have the football. Little pitch to Warden there, but a whistle blows, and we're going to have another stoppage. I'm not sure what this stoppage is. I don't see any penalties out there, do you? Oh, yeah, they do. One right in front of my face. That's going to be on block. That's going to be, okay, maybe not. And another flag comes in. Is Ben talking some trash over here? Is that what they're throwing the flag at? I don't want to say Coach Ben's talking trash. He's just letting his opinion be known. Because that was thrown at the sideline, and Coach does not look happy. So another flag comes out. Delay of game on the offense, I guess. Oh, is that on sportsman? Okay, call it a sportsmanlike conduct plate. Yeah, so that's he threw it exactly who I thought he threw it at. And that's going to be another 15-yard penalty. So now the Panthers face a second down and a long, long way to go. And get all the way back here to the 30-yard line for a first down. And that's a good way to get it back. There's a big run by Warden coming this side. He gets back almost back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage. 11:35 left to go until halftime. 14-12 our score. Panthers up by 2. And whistles blow again. We'll see what we have this time. All right, flag was thrown in from the far side over there. So that's going to be offsides on the defense. So that will be the fourth penalty in the last 5 snaps of the football, or 5 attempted snaps of the football. Brodnick's throws complete, and he spins around, gets out of a tackle. First down and more, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Hayden Boone. That's the way to get those yardage back and more. Hayden Boone catches that touchdown pass from Brodnick's, and that makes it now 20-12. Here comes our extra point. Matthew Townley is the one kicking it this year for the Panthers. That kick was blocked and no good. 20-12 is our score. The Panthers are up by 8. Back in a moment here on 446 Sports.
Not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
There was a huge assembly, and then he came to the gym and he announced it.
I would like to honor
a warrior. It is right here.
I was diagnosed with Wilms tumor kidney cancer.
Colin McGee. We're going to fly you and your family to Universal Studios in Los Angeles to meet Adam Levine. Yes.
I got there, and then we went to Santa Monica Pier, and the water felt good, and I found a bunch of cool rocks. And then we went to The Voice the next day. I got to meet Adam Levine after the show, which was amazing.
I'm Bob Giles, and I believe every business should give back. Join me at gilesgivesback.com.
14-12, our score after that big touchdown throw and catch. Broadneck's to Worthern. Short kick going to be taken at the 20 over the 25. Tries to get out of a tackle. He is not going to. Good job of making that stop over there on the far side by Ashton Hawthorne. 11:03 left to go until halftime in an 8-point ball game. Panthers with the lead. Now Block with the ball back. Block has hit some big plays themselves last couple of drives. Got themselves back in this game. Don't have much of a faith in their kicker to hit extra points. All right, two receivers over here on the right side of the formation and one over on the far side as they bring a man in motion. We're going to have trips over here to the right. And one back in the backfield. They'll try to swing it out, and he pulls it back in and runs for his life. He's in trouble. Can the Panthers get him? No, they get out of it. They're still going backwards, though. Lowers his shoulder and gets back 2 yards. So he just ran about 50 yards there to lose 8 officially. He did get 2 back there at the end, though. Sometimes you just got to take your losses and eat it. Instead, that's a big loss for the Bears back to the 23-yard line. Man ties his shoe and gets back to the huddle. Clock is running, 10:23 left to go until halftime. 8-point Panther lead. As the Panther band plays over here to our right, and the whistles blow again. Delay of game. Delay of game on the Bears. Makes it now 2nd down and about 20. As the ball goes back to the 17-yard line. Under 10 to go until halftime. 2nd down, 20 for the Bears. They'll try a little trickery, and ball hits turf. That's not going to work. It's going to go backwards and lose more yardage back to the 14. Trying a little double reverse there, and that did not work. End up losing more yardage. They're going to spot it officially at the 15. So 3rd down. Got to get out to about the 37-yard line. Under 9 to go until halftime. 3rd down play. Panthers defense just needs to pin their ears back here, not give up that big play. They bring the rush. Block's going to throw it deep, and it's intercepted. Fiscanero with the interception. Flag comes down. That's Lucian Fiscanero with the interception. And we'll check the flag. was our penalty? White hat comes out. See what symbol he gives. Gesture he makes. Is he telling the players to get back? We have a sideline warning. Get a sideline warning for Panthers. All right, Panthers are going to have the ball. We have 8:35 left to go until halftime. Receiver split wide left, one back in the backfield. Hand off to Burlew. Burlew comes straight ahead, and he's spun down after a gain of about 5, it looks like. Actually, that's a gain of 6. 6-yard gain for Burlew. They'll split one receiver out wide right, one wide left. That's Fiscanero over here on the near side. And they'll pitch it out there. And he's hit and dropped, and that's Stanley on the carry. Stanley gets out to about the 42-yard line. That's going to be a first down. First and 10. And looking to pass over here near side, and Worthing couldn't hold on to it. Brodnick's tried to hit Worthing over here on the near side and couldn't hang on to it, so that'll bring up second down and 10 for the Panthers. As Worthing comes out of the game, he had that good play just a few moments ago. Twins right. One receiver this side, one back in the backfield. That's Burlew. Hand off to Burlew. He breaks tackle, breaks another one. He's into the secondary. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. And get out of my way, says Mr. Burlew, as he just knocks the defender down at the end of that run. And now the Panthers putting a little distance between them and the Bears. It's now 26-12. What a run by Burlew, his second touchdown of the night. They'll get the ball on the tee here, and Townley's going to attempt the extra point. Missed his last one. Hit the first two, but missed that last one. And that's going to be offsides on the defense. He's going to get a little bit closer. As high as this grass is, I'm surprised they can kick the ball at all. It's like they just ran the bush hog over this thing for game tonight and threw some paint out there. And now they discuss the offsides penalty, how that works. Because we're explaining the rule book as we go, maybe. It's a teaching moment. 7:35 to go until halftime. 26-12. Panthers up. High snap. And that one is right through the uprights. 27-12 now. Panthers with the lead.
Changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer. And you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Make your burger your style with delicious, hand-pressed, never-frozen AAA Angus beef and tons of fresh, tasty toppings. Fat Burger. Great taste sounds good, doesn't it?
Welcome back It's 27-12, actually, is our scores. I see our scoreboard has not updated. We've got 7:35 left to go until halftime. Panthers are ready to kick it back. We're in the second quarter, and I apologize. I just realized our scoreboard's not working. See if we can get that to update at halftime. End over end kick going to be taken at the 26. Breaks one tackle and not going to break the second. And he gets out to about the 35. So that's where block's going to take over. 7:27 left to go until halftime in a 27-12 Buckeye lead. $7:27 left to go until halftime. 27-12 Buckeye. It is first down for Block. Their own 35-yard line. And he's going to be driven backwards. And that's past couple of possessions for Block. That's all they've been able to do is go backwards. So that's going to be second down after that loss of about 4 for the Bears. And the quarterback flares it out. That ball's a fumble. That was a fumble. That was a backwards pass. Bears fall on it. So now we've got third down. Water break, just under 6 minutes to go until halftime. It is 27-12. Panthers on top.
Certified residential appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
27-12 our score with 5:58 left to go until halftime. Block with a third and long. They'll pitch it to the back. He's hit in the backfield, spun around, and he's not going to get out of the third group of tacklers coming through. That's going to be number 42 back there, Colt Vercher. Remember that name from last year? Had a great season a year ago. He was in there to help make that stop. And it looked like Gage Vercher, the senior, was in there as well. All right, now Colt Vercher is the sophomore. And it was Gage Vercher that I remember from last season. Last year, I was able to spend quite a bit of time with these guys before the season. This year, I have not been able to because I've been working out of town. I have been able to talk to Ben a little bit and get to watch some stuff on that he shares, that I get to watch practice virtually, I guess you'd say. Fourth down, false start to back him up 5 more yards. Panthers going to have excellent field position here. That's Hayden Boone, or no, that's not Hayden Boone. That is Brenton Fitzback, sophomore. Standing at about the 38, 40-yard line. Got another man back right at midfield. We're under 5 to go until halftime. High snap, punter's gonna get it off, end over end kick into the lights, and it's gonna be taken by the up back. Comes this way, 30, and there's a flag down. And a lot of running there for Fitzback, who gets to the 30-yard line. We'll check the penalty. Probably gonna be a hold or a block in the back over there on the return. But the Panthers, regardless, with a big lead here, 27-12, are gonna get excellent field position with 4:37 to go until halftime. We'll check the flag. Blocking the back on the return team, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. But the good news is the ball was already up close to the 30 when that happened, so they're going to be in positive territory, or should be. You see, yeah, right about the, looks to be about the 42 from what I can tell. 44-yard line is what the announcer's saying. He's got a little higher vantage point than we do. He can see that paint that's buried deep into the grass that we can't see over here on the side. Here's a run this side, and he's brought down after short gain there. It's Cameron Burns. Burns gets down to about the 38, so we'll call it about an 8-yard carry. 35. They go fast again, and it's going to be a deep pass, and he's got his man wide open and complete at the 10. That was right on the money, and Worthern, probably a little low, but Worthern went down, grabbed it. Say a lot low, is that what you're saying over there, Miss Camera Lady? I can tell you're arguing with something I said. I got to get some headsets on her. Here's a handoff, Burlew, patient run. Lowers his shoulder at the end of it and plows into the end zone. That was a very patient run by Burlew. He just kind of stuttered, stepped, and waited for his moment, and then took off, let that big frame do the rest. And now the Panthers starting to run away with it. So we're at 33-12 now. And the clock is still running, 3:40 to go until halftime. Kick's no good. Now they stop the clock. 3:36 is on the clock. It is a 33-12 lead for Buckeye.
High school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Big lead now for the Panthers. Are up 33-12 with 3:36 left to go in the first half. End over end kick will be taken by the upback at the 25. Comes back across the field. Looks like we had a block in the back over there. And they drop him at the 29. But I think that was what I saw as a block in the back. I think was actually our guy blocking our guy in the back. Both tried to take an angle on the runner, and one got in front of the other, I guess. 3.5 to go. Split 2 receivers out wide right, 1 receiver to the left. We got a new quarterback in the ball game. Pitch out to the far side, out of bounds. That's Ashton Hawthorne in there playing quarterback. Clock stops, 3:18 left to go until halftime. 33-12 lead for the Panthers as we approach the midway point here tonight. Second down and 8. Two receivers left. Have twins over here to the right. One back in the backfield to the right of the quarterback. And that ball is going to be fumbled on the ground. Quarterback picks it up. Third down and 7 now. Clock is stopped, 2:59 left to go until halftime. Big lead here for the Panthers. And now coach comes out, talks to the referee. I don't know, they were talking about play clock or running clock or what. Coach gave a thumbs up approval to whatever it was the referee was yelling at him. 39 now. And Locke has coaches out on the field doing some coaching. Trips right, one receiver left. Quarterback, low snap again on the ground. He just has to pick it up, try to get all he can out of it. And it's going to be short of the first down. Fourth down and about 6. Third down and 6 to go. Or fourth down and 6 to go for the Block Bears. And it looks like they are going to punt it away. Down 33-12. Here with less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. There's the punt, high, end over end kick, fair catch called for. He dropped it, but he fell on it. Fitzback with the call for the fair catch and couldn't hang on to it cleanly, but fell right on it. Minute 46 left to go until halftime. And the Panthers with another opportunity to score here. Last time Burlew used that big frame of his down on the goal line just to push his way into the end zone. Left some Bears laying on the ground in his wake. got another football game going on over in the corner there. Yeah, we do, don't we? I wonder what the score of that one is. They're playing another game over in the corner of the stadium here. About 30 kids over there. There they go. So if this one gets too out of hand, we'll just switch over to that one, see what's going on over there. Maybe put it in the screen. Do we do that? Minute 40 to go until halftime. It is 2nd down and 10. There's a snap. Brodnick throws, and he's not able to thread the needle there. Double, actually almost triple coverage, as there was a third defender trailing, trying to hit Boone on a slant. And it falls harmlessly to the turf, stops the clock, a minute 35 left to go until halftime, 3rd down and 10. Now this Brodnick's young man, a junior quarterback, and it's intercepted. Intercepted at the 35. Well, Coach Ben says he likes to play fast, and they went fast there and got faster than we could keep up with what was going on. It's an interception and Bear football. And up to that point, I was just fixed to say how well Brodnick has played tonight, and he throws that interception. So maybe I jinxed him before even saying it. So I won't say that again. Coach is going to be calling me saying, "Hey, don't give him too much praise now." We like to give these kids all the praise we can. It's a hard-working bunch, I can tell you that, just from the practices I've watched so far this year and from the Jamboree last week. Snap again is on the turf. Quarterback just has to pick it up. That seems to be their best play right now. Snap on the turf, and the quarterback just picks it up, does what he can with it. And he gets up about 3 yards shy of the first. Okay, 5 yards shy of the first. 2nd down and 5 now for the Bears. Clock continues to run. Receivers over here in the news. 2 receivers on each side. Whistles blow. We got some movement before the play. 3 on a run by Burlew. And then block answered back. Play fast, play fast, play fast. And they've done just that tonight. That's almost blocked, but he gets it away. Punt turns over, and once again is going to be. See what their show is this year coming up here in just a few minutes. Here's Brodnick looking for somebody to throw to. Throws over there, and it's complete. And that's going to be close to the sticks. He might run there by Hayden Boone at the end of that. He refused to go down, and he still kept getting positive yards. Whistle again blows, as that is going to do it for the first half. Yes, that is time, and it is all Buckeye, 33-12 over Block.
You're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little.
488 to schedule your
You and your family in Los Angeles to meet Adam Levine.
made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Safe.
Carroll, certified resident. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think
Eye Associates, 1-844-844-88 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Download our mobile app today.
It all sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs.
Here as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years.
I would like to honor a warrior that is right here.
I was diagnosed with Wilms tumor kidney cancer.
Colin McGee.
After the show, which was amazing.
I'm Bob Giles, and I believe every business. Join me at gilesgivesback.com.
We'll take this opportunity. Wallace Eye Associates again this year. Check out the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. It's located at the top. Green for help bringing you Panther football this year. We were not able to do our keys of the game or starting lineups tonight, but throughout the season, thank you so much for your support of Panther football here on 446 Sports. 6 minutes away from the kickoff of the second half. Is kind of rest. We'll have that second half coming up for you.
Is easier to use.
Make your burger your style with delicious, hand-pressed, never-frozen triple and tons of fresh, tasty toppings. Fat Burger. Great taste sounds good, doesn't it?
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of estate planning and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently a call.
Hey, we're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answer.
Scoreboard clock shows 2.5 minutes left to go in halftime as the Panthers come out, start their second half, pre-second half warm-ups. We'll have that second half coming up for you here on 446 Sports.
on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations. Trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
All right, we're about ready to start the second half. Panthers with a big 33-12 lead over the Black Bears here as the Panthers have done their warm-ups. They're over here on the sideline. Got 3 minutes now, okay. So we got 3 minutes left to go till the start of the second half. Question I have, they're going to be running that clock in the second half. Such a big lead. All right, guys, it stood out there in that first half. Of course, Broadneck's throwing the football. Did very well, the junior quarterback. He did have that one interception. But other than that, he threw the ball extremely well in that first half, especially considering this is his second high school football game. He counts the jamboree from a week ago. Jim Burlew picked up right where he left off last. Stanley's had a good night receiving. And, of course, Bryce Worthern got a touchdown or two as well. He's had an outstanding night. Jesse Stanley's also had a good night. Had some coffee. There was a little bit of chill in the air. Now, I was 3 hours north of here. So, but it's almost here. It won't be long. It'll be cooling off. College football starts tomorrow. Of course, Tigers don't play until Sunday night. I wonder what we're going to be doing at our house Sunday night. We're going to have any of the TVs on? I mean, maybe all of them? Yeah. That's what I thought. Just about ready to start this second half off here tonight. Panthers with the big lead over the Block Bears. Block had a couple of good drives. Actually had one good drive and then another drive where they were backed up and then a third and long, kind of a busted defensive play. The receiver just somehow got between two defenders and made an outstanding catch. Definitely the play of the game as far as plays go. And that made it 14-12 at that point. But since then, it has been all Buckeye, and they lead it 33-12 as we start the second half tonight. Buckeye is going to get the football to start the second half. So we're going to get to see more of the offense. It's all good, Coach. Coach walked over and just apologized that we're in the stands. Hey, it's no big. We're used to this. We do what we do. We have to get these games on. We make it work one way or another. 33-12 our scores. We get set to start the second half. Really appreciate Coach Ben and all the information and things that we're able to talk about throughout the course of the season. I love doing these games a lot because of how much I enjoy talking to Coach Ben, not just before and after the game, but you know, during the week or call me on Saturday morning. Yeah, He's just a great guy to be around, and he loves this school and he loves these kids, and I'm excited to see what he's able to build here in year number 2 for Coach Ben McLaughlin. All right, the White Hats yelling at somebody over on the block sideline, telling them to do something. The clock's already been set to 12 minutes. I'm not sure what the holdup is. Here in a minute, maybe we'll get this second half started out. But I know last year did not turn out the way Ben wanted it to, and there were several times during the season that he had his head down a little bit, and the players did as well, but they got those heads back up and they competed hard toward the end of the season, and you just saw that give Coach a little time, he's going to build something special here. And ooh, that was a helmet to helmet. Yeah, there comes the flag. That should be a big penalty after that helmet to helmet hit. I'm sure he didn't mean to do that, but you got to be aware. Got his bell rung there, did Stanley. I don't think that was not Jesse Stanley. I apologize. That was Bryce Worthen. Saw the 1, I didn't see the 3. 11:46 left to go as we just got started here in the second half, and a big 33-12 lead for Buckeye. And Buckeye's gonna have the ball close to midfield, out over the 40. Well, they threw a flag, but they didn't. Okay, they marked it off. All right. Where they were standing, it didn't look like he had marked it off. But all the players were blocking my view there of where that ball actually was. Burlew on the carry. Burlew this time's wrapped up. Halftime, blocks big discussion. Look, we've got to wrap that 34 up. 34's just been running all over him in this first half, or in the first half. And as we start the second half, he's stopped for no gain. Burlew again with another patient run. He's into the secondary. He has another first down. I don't know what we're at as far as yards for Burlew, but it's getting up there. He is having himself some night. And some good patient running. That's going to be a first down run. Flags fly in. Another penalty on the ground, false start on the offense. That's something that Coach Ben is not going to be happy with the amount of penalties we've had tonight. Although he got one on himself earlier, I believe. I think he was expressing his displeasure, which, hey, it happens. Under 11 to go in the third quarter. Burlew again on the carry. And he gets 5 yards. He is just ripping off one run after another. No, that's only a yard. And we've got an injured block player. Hopefully it's just cramps. They'll bring the water out. We're not at the water break yet. 10:39 left to go in the third, but they're going to take a little break here. I think we had a player with cramps. And he's slowly getting off the field over there. His teammate comes up and helps him. Come on, walk it out, walk it out. So it's going to be second down and just over 9 yards to go after that short gain by Burlew. Burlew again in the backfield. Handoff's just a steady dose of number 34, and he's back into the secondary again, gets spun around, hit in the back, and finally dropped after another first down deep in Bear territory. That run is all the way down inside, right at the 5, 1st and goal. Burlew again. There he goes into the end zone, not even touched till he crosses the goal line. Burlew again into the end zone. It's now 39-12. It is the Jim Burlew show tonight. $39-12 now after another touchdown run by Burlew. I wonder who our player of the game could be. Do we have anybody in mind for that player of the game? The elusive player of the game. Which we had one guy last year that just about every game, a lot of those games, we were like, Tonight is Burlew. Burlew was one of those guys last year. He had some big games. He's having a huge game tonight as he scores again. He is just wearing this little outman Bears defense out. We're going to get this extra point kicked here in just a minute. They're going to try for the extra point. You saying you think coach should work on his 2-point conversion tries here? Practice those plays a little bit? Kick is low. No good. So the score is now 39-12. Panthers with a big lead over Block here in the 3rd quarter.
There was a huge assembly, and then he came to the gym and he announced it.
I would like to honor a warrior that is right here.
I was diagnosed with Wilms tumor kidney cancer.
Colin McGee. We're going to fly you and your family to Universal Studios in Los Angeles to meet Adam Levine. Yes.
Got there, and then we went to Santa Monica Pier, and the water felt good, and I found a bunch of cool rocks, and then we went to The Voice the next day. I got to meet Adam Levine after the show, which was amazing.
I'm Bob Giles, and I believe every business should give back. Join me at gilesgivesback.com.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
On the return, the runner gets back up to about the 40-yard line, looks like. That's where the Bears will take over. All Panthers in this one, 39-12. We're in the 3rd quarter. $9:30 left to go in the 3rd. See if we can get out some more of our players' names out. Jesse Stanley lined up over here. The corner, that ball's on the ground again. Quarterback just has to eat it. Another flag comes in. I think we're at about number 15 on the penalties tonight. They're racking up. And that is about the 10th time the block center has snapped the ball where it just kind of bounces off the turf. I'll work on that trajectory just a little bit there. Gonna have a guy back in the shotgun. Gonna get the ball back to him. Got another sideline warning. Was that on us or them? We got a sideline warning over there. They have enough people to come out to the. Sorry. Very small numbers for this block program. I think last year, what was it? They before the first game of the season, they weren't sure if they were going to be able to play. They didn't have enough guys to practice. But they hung in that game last year. This year, not the case. And another bad snap and another loss. And this time, looks like the quarterback's hurt. He's still on the ground. He may have just decided, I've had enough. Coach, I hurt. Got a cramp. Oh, it's bad cramp too, Coach. It's a bad one. Yeah, it looks like he's got a cramp. 39-12 is our score here from Jonesville tonight. All Panthers. Burlew has had an outstanding game. Other than the interception, so has quarterback Adam Brodniks. Bryce Worthern. (39-12) as play resumes. And he throws it up for grabs, and this block team probably is like, hey, anything I've said. That's a deep pass downfield trying to hit Boone. Hayden Boone's another one that's had a big night tonight. He caught a touchdown pass in the first half. That one's going to go incomplete. Got a lineman, got dinged up a little bit there. He's coming off the field. 2nd down and 10. He's a little stinger on his arm. I'll tell you what, Ben wants all the practice he can get in real game environment. 12 to go in the 3rd. All Panthers here from block.
Make your burger your style with delicious, hand-pressed, never-frozen AAA Angus beef and tons of fresh, tasty toppings. Fat Burger. Great taste sounds good, doesn't it?
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Burlew does it again. A big touchdown run there by Burlew. Apologized for that. Now 46-12. That was a big run by Burlew, about a 40-yard touchdown run. He's rolled around the right side, and he was off. (46-12) our score now. Panthers just continue to pile it on.
Can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pine. 46-12 after another touchdown run by Burlew. He's having quite the night. End over end kick going to be taken by the upback over here on the near side. He's trying to get away and he's not going to be able to. Dragged out of bounds. Got players and a pole there blocking you, don't you? 7:21 left to go in this ball game. It is a Panther highlight reel tonight for quite a few players, especially Mr. Burlew. Number 34, Jim, he had a good sophomore season a year ago. Now he comes back as a junior, and he's picked up right where he left off a year ago. Band's back up and going again here in the third quarter after they took their break. First and 10 for Block. They'll pass it over to the far side, incomplete. A little too high. Clock stops, 7:15 to go in the third. Panthers have scored twice here in this second half. In less than 5 minutes of game time. Burlew scored both of those touchdowns. Looks like Grimmett, number 9, and Fitzback are the safeties back here. They're not getting much work done. There's not much getting into the secondary tonight by Block. Second down and 10. $7:09 to go in the third. There's a flag down. That's going to be a face mask on Block. So another penalty, and that's going to back the Bears up 10 yards. $7:09 to go in the third. Panthers rolling over Block tonight. Incomplete. Now it is third down and a long way to go. We've got about 25 yards to go for the first down. $6:42 left to go in the third. It is third down and about 25 to go for Block. Let's see what we got coming up here for Buckeye. Next week, go to St. Mary in Natchitoches. So on the road again, and then first game at home is going to be September 15th against Pine Prairie. Get Vidalia at home after that. That's homecoming. And then go to Grant. Go across town in Alexandria to Bolton. Bolton lost big to Tioga last night. Bunkie at home. And then they go up to Columbia on the 20th of October. Back home against Marksville and home against Gina to finish out the season. So we got some good opponents coming into Buckeye this season. Bunkie, of course,
This Buckeye team's probably still trying to get that one out of their mouth from last year at Bunkie. That was a lopsided affair. That turned out to be a surprise to everybody how well Bunkie played. I don't think Bunkie played that well again the rest of the year. But they sure lit up the scoreboard against Buckeye a year ago. Ran away with that one. And so that's one on the that you circle on your calendar. And now we're at the water break. 6 minutes to go in the third. It's a blowout, 46-12. Panthers with the lead.
Possible vision. Look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Wherever you are, you're there for
America.
All right, coming out of the water break, it is 4th down and very long for Block. With just under 6 minutes left to play here in the third quarter, 46-12. Buckeye with a commanding lead. Now, bring a guy off the field, does Block, and now they'll look to try and punt it away. High, end over end kick. And fair catch made by Brenton Fitzback. I promise we will bring some more energy to these broadcasts as we continue on in the future. Lights on Friday night, though. I will say that. We have missed football. No doubt about it. Be a little bit better when we start getting those cool temperatures moving in. Buckeye.
At night. Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates.
Well, band's getting kind of funky over here. Just off to our right. There's a shot of the band. About midfield. Left to go in the third, 46-12 our score. Buckeye with a big lead. We're not sure what the whistle blew for, but now they're going to let them play ball again. 1st and 10. Brodnick's back in the gun. Got a new back in there. That's Morris. Christian Morris carries. Just figure they'd give Burlew a break. He's carried the load tonight. He's had an outstanding game. Hand off again, and once again it's Morris. Morris gets into the secondary. Looks like he's going to pick up another first down. .440 left to go on the third now. Morris again on the carry, straight ahead, lowers his shoulder, and gets another good carry. So all Morris on this drive so far for the Panthers. Brodnick gives it to him again, and he's spun around and dropped. He was spun in the air like a top there. was Christian Morris, the senior running back. In the ball game now comes Lucian Fiscanero. He's also a senior. $14 seniors on this team this season for Buckeye. Looking to try and earn themselves a playoff spot this season. This time, Broadnax gets in trouble trying to roll out and find someone to throw to downfield, but he had nowhere to go. He spun around and dropped third down, and 9 to go. Three minutes to go in the third. Clock continues to run. 3rd and 10 for the Panthers. Going to be another pass, little fade, and incomplete. Saw the ball go squirting out of the back of the end zone there. That ball's incomplete. And now it is 4th down, and no doubt Coach Ben's just going to try that again, maybe. I don't know. He's going to try. He's going to try a field goal, I think. I think the ball's right around the 20-yard line. So if he does, it's going to be a 37-yard field goal attempt. And that appears to be what he's going to do. Got Fitz back in there. Or was it a turnover on downs? I'm confused because I watched the down marker over there on the far side, and he had it 2nd down and 4th down and 3rd down and 1st down. And so I'm not really sure. I think that was a turnover on downs. Okay, so that was a turnover on downs. Block's going to get the football back. And they're just going to run it right up the middle. No gain. Now the clock is running. We're under a minute left to go in the third. There's a pass complete. Receiver spun around, and a host of Panthers getting there to drop him. Ashton Hawthorne getting in there. Help make that stop, and that's going to be third quarter's about to end. Oh no, they may add 2 minutes back to that clock. I looked up a while ago, it said 4 minutes, and then it was 30 seconds. I don't know, is it just me or my? So it's not just me, it's jumping around. All right, that's the end of the third quarter. We're going to the fourth. Panthers up 46-12. Your announcer and camera lady need some coffee to get to the fourth. We'll have that coming up for you.
There was a huge assembly, and then he came to the gym, and he announced it.
I would like to honor a warrior that is right here.
I was diagnosed with Wilms tumor kidney cancer.
Colin McGee. We're going to fly you and your family to Universal Studios in Los Angeles to meet Adam Levine. Yes.
went to Santa Monica Pier, and the water felt good, and I found a bunch of cool rocks. And then we went to the Voice the next day. I got to meet Admiral Levine after the show, which was amazing.
I'm Bob Giles, and I believe every business should give back. Join me at gilesgivesback.com.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Starting the fourth quarter, 46-12. Panthers with the ball. Or block with the ball, excuse me. Second down and 2. Is it third down? So I'm just going to take my signals from you and not the person over there holding the official marker anymore. No, I know that marker's been wrong half the night. I don't know why I keep looking over at it. Now they've got it right. Third down and 3. First game jitters. Got the first game jitters. They'll get it worked out. Block. Quarterback takes it and runs outside. He's got a first down. Gets into the secondary. And gets over the 30. First and 10 for the Bears as the clock continues to run. Band and cheerleaders have headed on out here. So I guess they're going to be heading on back a little early tonight. The buses are located just over there behind the scoreboard or to the right of that scoreboard. First and 10 for the Bears. A little quick bubble screen out here on the near side, complete. Over to the 35, to the 37-yard line. .48 left to go. Ten and a half to go now in the ballgame. 46-12. It's been all Buckeye since the end of the first quarter. And there's a run to the left, and he's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. A couple of Panthers got in there on him. Now 3 Panthers getting in there, getting it done. Call out some numbers there. Who we got? We got, is that number 3? Christian Morris. So as long as there's only one number 3 on the field, right? Florida found that out the hard way last night. I don't know, how does that happen? You know you've got 2 players with the same jersey on for that game, and somehow you send him in on the same play as the other one. That was a long flight back to Gainesville. 9.5 to go in the ball game now. Third down for the Bears. It's been more or less a practice session for the Bears here in the second half. That's a good pass and a good catch, and he's not going to get into the end zone. Yes, he did. A touchdown block after that long throw and catch. Well, they got some good practice in there. It was a good throw and catch. Just like the coach drew it up. Did he not get in the end zone? They're spotting it at the 5. Okay, one ref said no. The other, it's at the 5-yard line, but the ref called it a touchdown. It's way on the other end of the field from us. So we'll just have to take their word for it. And we'll take those points off the board for block. Couple of yards there for the runner. Clock continues to run.
Going to be second and goal from around the 1 yard line.
Here comes a run off the right side. And he's not going anywhere. Third down. Seven and a half to go in the ball game. Clock is running. It's a 46-12 Buckeye lead. Bears trying to salvage a little pride here. They have a third down and goal. It'll be a throw on a little slant into the end zone. Incomplete, fourth down. Clock stops. Now the clock continues to run. Now we've got the running clock. 7 minutes to go. And the Bears go for it on fourth down here. They have not attempted one extra point or field goal all night. Six and a half to go. The wind has picked up here in Jonesville. Yeah, feels good. There's a run off the left side, and he gets into the end zone. There's a touchdown for block, so we'll give him back the 6 points. And I think young Mr. Brodnick's night is done. He's walking back to the equipment trailer. He's had a great game tonight. I hear he is one heck of a baseball player. Yeah. We love to go watch some baseball, don't we? We hear he's got quite the throwing arm in baseball, and he's shown off that arm tonight in football. He can sling that football around a little bit too, which here comes our 2-point conversion play. Quarterback trying to get rid of it. Did he get in? I believe he did, yes. So that makes it 46-20 now. Panthers with the lead, and they'll get the ball back in just a minute.
Make your burger your style with delicious, hand-pressed, never-frozen AAA Angus beef and tons of fresh, tasty toppings. Fat Burger. Great taste sounds good, doesn't it?
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Buying car.
Well, I guess Brodnick's night is not done. I called him and said, "Hey, get back over here." Ben said, "No, they scored it again, so we're gonna do another offensive drive here with our starters." Well, he needs to work. Like I said, this is his first season playing football. He's been a baseball player, and no doubt last week against Menard, a lot of that stuff, especially early in the ball game, was butterflies from going out there in front of fans for the first time playing a football game. Yeah, he's never played football before. Yes, he is a junior, Adam Broadnex. He was a baseball player. If I understand the story correctly, him and his mom came in last year during the season and said, hey, he'd like to play. He'd like it. So we saw him a little bit last year there toward the end of the season. Not really any throwing, but we did see him a little bit. And now he is the starter. It does kind of show you what Ben is building around the Panther program, though, when a guy who's got an arm like he does in baseball, it sounds like, never played football, says, man, that looks fun. I want to do that. There's a big run and a fumble at the end of it, but he falls on it. It's going to be recovered by Gage Vircher. He jumps on it at the end of that play. But there's definitely a lot to be excited about around this Buckeye program. I think Ben just brings an excitement to the program. I've seen it around the practices last year during the games and after the games. Ben puts so much effort into it, and these players do as well for him. Second down now. And 6 to go. And it's be a run up the middle. That's going to be number 18 in there now, Mateo Sutter, a sophomore. Broadnax remains a quarterback. Working on his handoffs right now as we're about a minute left to go in this one. So it will come to an end. The Buckeye has been in control of this one since the end of the first quarter. And as the clock winds down in this one, we're about to go to the final. Another run there by Mateo Sutter. Our player of the game tonight, I think without a doubt, has got to be Jim Burlew, the junior running back. I don't have a count of how many yards he has. I'm sure Ben will be updating that here in just a little bit. It'll pop up that he's updated it. 20 seconds left to go in the game. They're going to go fast. They're going to keep trying to move the ball as much as they can. No taking a knee for this team. But Jim Burlew is going to be our player of the game tonight. Outstanding game for him. Honorable mention would be Broadnex. Did a great job out of the quarterback position. He's thrown the ball well, had one interception on the night, but other than that, he's had an outstanding ball game as well. Hayden Boone, a great night. Honorable mention there. Jesse Stanley, we've called his name a few times. But our player of the game, Jim Burlew, will be our player of the game tonight for Buckeye. Our final score, 46-20. We'll come back to wrap it up in just a minute.
Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
All right, our final score here tonight, 46-20. Panthers go to 1-0 on the season as they defeat Block. And as my lovely assistant over here, and better half Kim, was talking during the break, and her, she's been with this team over a year as well, watching them grow and develop. And she said tonight her observation is they just seem to be more aware and more. Here, I'm gonna let you grab this mic. I'm gonna put you on the spot here. What did you say?
I just said collectively as a team, they seem to be more aware of what's going on around them, where the ball is, what's going on, instead of just knocking each other. Right. There have been several drop balls that they've recovered themselves, and they just seem to be more mentally into the game.
They've gelled more as a team at this point of the season than they'd had a year ago.
Right, and maybe a little bit of knowledge. Maybe Ben's trying to teach them a little bit more of the knowledge of the game, other than just their position doing this. Maybe understanding a little bit how the rules and how the game works. I don't know. They just seem to be definitely more mentally into the game, more aware.
I like that. I like that explanation. See, that's why we got to get you a mic, so you can explain things so much better than I can. What? All right. Final score tonight, 46-20. Panthers win. Jim Burley's our player of the game. Congratulations, Jim. What an outstanding ball game he had tonight. We're supposed to have a Southern Air cool play of the game. There were a lot of cool plays tonight. Probably one of the best plays of the game was the touchdown pass in the first half that went down to Boone as he tiptoed the sidelines down here on the right side, the visitors' side. And you didn't.
You mean the play I couldn't see?
You didn't get that one on film, did you?
We were in a bit of.
His parents are going to be so disappointed.
I know. But I think I did get a lot of the crowd and the pole during that play. So.
That pole got a lot of camera time tonight, didn't it?
Much as White Hat.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll be in the press box next week, and we can get. I see what you did there, and we can get a little better camera angle for you and be able to see the field a little bit better. But hey, bottom line, Panthers are 1-0. They're going up to Natchitoches next week to take on St. Mary, undefeated. Let's go, Buckeye. For Kim, I'm Scott. Good night, everybody.